Hi, I'm Abby, and I'm making a video today. and I've been wanting to make a video for days now, but I haven't been able to because I've officially gotten really sick because I got strep throat, but I feel a little bit better now, and I've got big pills to take, and the pills do the trick, I guess. They're like information for my body, and my body translates it into what it needs to heal my throat. But so I've been wanting to talk a lot about several different topics. Whenever I want to talk about several different topics, I'm usually not able to talk about them. So then they just circulate my head for hours and hours and hours and hours, and then when I'm finally able to talk about them, then they just get stuck here. I can't get the information to just flow out correctly. So I'm just gonna see what happens here for a minute. I'm just letting the universe sort of inspire what the conversation will be about, since I'm not really sure how to express myself right now. So let's see what the universe has to say. I'm just talking to the universe right now. And they're very... they do this thing every time. It's probably the right way to do it. But they always hold my hands to let me know that they heard me, I think. But I'm not able to translate their information just yet. So let's see what they say as they're warming my heart right now. They're telling me, so I tried to make a video yesterday, and I got about 4 minutes into it, and I just got so tired that I just couldn't finish it. Just couldn't talk anymore, so I stopped it. And they're reminding me of how I attempted to do this exact same thing in that video. And then I was like, heck with it, no, I'm just not. I'm just gonna sleep today, I guess. And so now we have gone from yesterday doing the exact same thing that I'm going to do now, but it seems that I might actually fulfill this video this time instead of turning it off. But they're warming my heart still, and they're warming my neck too. I don't know what they're going to say. They're showing me about my life slowing down, and showing me about taking it easy, and I'm sort of like a race car all the time, zooming through, trying to get a million things done all the time, and I never just slow down and just relax. And they're showing me that I'm actually in more of a timeless state right now, because I'm not choosing to try to get a bunch of things done, because being sick actually is training me and teaching me that it is good to take breaks sometimes, good to actually just sleep in. I don't sleep in. Good to watch TV and zone out, I guess, which I didn't do a lot of TV watching. I actually you would laugh if I told you this, but I'm just going to tell you what I did. So I have a bathroom, and it's got just enough space, just this random space, like it could be like a miniature dance floor in there. You have a toilet, and you have a sink, and then you have a shower, and then you have all this space. It's just random open space. I don't even know what you're supposed to put there. It's just the floor. And so I couldn't tolerate it. It was just too bright, and I needed to sleep, and so I moved my mattress off my bed and moved it into the bathroom, so it was completely pitch black, dark in there. It was great. That's where I spent most of my day yesterday. I made a bedroom in my bathroom, and I slept most of the day yesterday, and it was awesome. And so when I wasn't sleeping, I was using the darkness to interact with the universe. Because when it's pitch black, I always like it because my eyes aren't able to see anything. And so then I can start to really open my third eye to see so much more. I feel like when my eyes are turned off, then now I am capable of seeing so much more, and I can feel it. Sort of stimulates my other senses when my eyes are turned off. The lighting, when the light goes out, and then my eyes can't see, so then my other senses take over, and it's much more. I'm able to experience the spirit world more clearly. But being sick too, I wasn't. I don't know. You're not like functioning 100%, so you can't. Yeah, I'm just in my own world, I guess, yesterday. So let's see what they inspire me to share next. So one thing I was thinking about this week. So I watched my other videos to try to evaluate how I share and try to come up with ways where I can just instantly just tell you what I'm trying to say, which I see this as a work in progress. Like eventually I will get to a point in my life where I can just openly share instantly what I'm trying to say, but right now I'm not used to speaking about spiritual things, alien things that you don't talk about ever. So my voice, my thoughts, and my voice haven't synced up yet. And so I was thinking a lot about what is confidence and how do I develop confidence. Oh, there's snowing out, and a big pile of snow just fell off of the roof, and it was just a big white collapse. I could see it happening. That was a distraction. That was a really good distraction. You don't see that every day. I love pure white snow. It's so clean and tidy and pretty. And so it's all over the place outside. It's probably really, really cold out there too, but I don't know. And I'm fine not knowing. I'm inside where it's warm and cozy. But they were, so they and I too were evaluating my confidence, because I was wanting to talk about what it is to be a divine creation in the universe. And part of being divine is, it's the confidence level of being able to talk openly about things that some part of me says that I shouldn't share. I don't know why that would be there, but it is. And I'm not sure that today is the day that I can start sharing these things, because I am tired still. Let me see what else they have to say. Just see what happens. Maybe this video is just talk about mumbo jumbo. There was one thing that they did tell me, and I kept thinking, you know what, if I just made a 1-minute video to share this would be good enough, I think. But I woke up Thursday, so Wednesday, I actually have had a cold for a while, and then Wednesday I felt great. I was like, I'm finally over this cold. I'm finally feeling awesome again, and I feel like I got my energy back. And I went for a walk on my lunch break, and when I came back, I had that, dry feeling in your throat, and I just, I was like, well, I did just go out in the cold and take a walk, so I guess you could expect to have a little something. So anyway, just sort of kept getting worse and worse as the day went on. And when I got home, I was thinking, okay, well, what are some things that I could do today, and I was making a list on my fingers of all the things that I need to accomplish. And I was like, okay, I got to do this today, this today, this today, this today, this today, in my 3-hour span of time between getting home from work and going to bed. And it was like, okay, obviously I can't do all of these things today. So what is one thing I could do? I was like, well, I gotta clean my apartment. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to bed now because I don't want to clean right now. I just want to not. I just want to do nothing. And I was like, I can't just do nothing. So I took a 5-hour energy and I cleaned my whole apartment like a champ. I mean, I swept and mopped and scrubbed in 409, and it was a crazy cleaning person. I couldn't even stop. I was like, I'm done. You know, it's 8 o'clock and everything's all picked up, and it's like, but I still need to sweep the floors. I was like, I don't need to sweep the floors today. You can do that tomorrow. Like, I'm going towards the broom and I can't stop myself. I'm sweeping. So I swept them. And I was like, that looks better. But I need to mop the floors. I was like, I don't need to mop the floors. I'm fine. But then it was like I couldn't stop myself. I was out of control. I just kept having to keep things clean. I was out of control. And so my throat was getting worse and worse and worse. And I'm so exhausted, but I can't stop. I did all the laundry. I did all the cleaning. I did all the everything. And super cleaned. It was overdue. The super cleaning was overdue. And so finally, around, I don't know, 11 o'clock, finally, I was done super cleaning. And my throat hurt so bad. And I was like, got in the shower, and I was like, my super clean shower. And the water, I just was so exhausted and so happy at the same time. And then I went to bed, and I just couldn't sleep at all the whole night. Couldn't sleep all night Wednesday. And then I just couldn't swallow. And every time I fall asleep, I'd wake up because I try and swallow my sleep, and then I'd wake up, and I didn't sleep at all. And Thursday I felt horrible. But this was the little thing my spirit guides told me, and they said when I woke up Thursday morning, it was the first thing I heard when I opened, when I came to my awareness, I guess. I heard, there are no mistakes that you can make today, Abby. And I was like, I'm going to go with that. So I was looking at the time, and it's like, dude, I don't even know how I'm going to go to work today. I feel horrible. I feel terrible. I was like, I don't have a choice. I got to go to work today. It doesn't matter how I feel. I have to go to work today. And so I did, and I went to work. And I left work at 12:30. And my kids are all not feeling good either. So all 4 of us went to the doctor. And they were with their grandma. So we all went to the doctor, and we were there for 2 hours, the walk-in clinic. That's very hard when you have young kids. And it's very hard when nobody feels good either, especially when mom doesn't feel good. But you just have to ignore it. I put everything on ignore because that's all I can do, I can't just say I feel horrible today and then just expect that to be good enough for everybody else. It isn't. So we left there and then tried to get McDonald's. It was just so horrible. Thursday was just horrible. It was never-endingly horrible Thursday, and my patience was tested at every turn. And I just kept ignoring, you just have to keep putting, this is human life. Like, I've been thinking about that a lot too. Just, what is the normal human life? We all relate to this. We all relate to this that I'm talking to you about. We all relate to being sick and still going to work and not wanting to be there. We all relate to, the challenges of, I'm sure a lot of parents relate to being sick and taking their kids also sick to the walk-in clinic, and that stinks. And then, you have to go to McDonald's because they were such good kids and they love Happy Meals, even if they can't eat them. They're demanding that, they deserved it. So we went to McDonald's, and McDonald's screwed up a bunch. Not just a little bit, not just this much, but like 40 minutes of screw up. I mean, it was the worst McDonald's experience ever, and it just so happened be the day that we just came out of the walk-in clinic that it would be that bad. But I did get a free pumpkin pie. I don't even like it. I don't even like pumpkin pie. I didn't even like that. I just was like, fine, I just want to get out of here. The best thing you can do for me is to make sure I don't have to come back here, please. Just make sure this is the last time. Yeah. And so anyway, so that's been, so now here, so Friday I tried to make a video, and I wanted to talk again about what it is to be a natural human being, because that's been very important to me. But I tried and tried for a few minutes and just was too tired and exhausted. And so I just said, it's okay, I'm just going to go sleep, which is when I moved my mattress into the bathroom and slept most of the day, until I discovered through a text message that it was blizzarding outside, which I'd been hearing about this all week, but I gotta see it to believe it. If the news is gonna say it's gonna blizzard in Iowa, it doesn't always happen. It's very unpredictable weather here. But it was blizzarding, and I had a list of items. I mean, I was out of groceries. I didn't have anything really to eat. I was eating apples, which is good. But I had like a super list of groceries that I needed to get. And in my sick state, I was like, oh Lord, it is a nightmare out there. If I don't go and face this blizzard now, then I'm gonna have to face it when it's even worse. And my ice scraper broke last year, so I don't even have an ice scraper. So, I got in my car and I went to Walmart, and it was horrible because I felt so awful. But I was like, I'm just gonna zip through this thing. I'm just gonna zip, because I'm a race car, I zip through I zip through everything. I can't slow down. I'm really bad at slowing down. And so I did. I zipped through Walmart up until I got to, get milk. So I was in the cold area. And then I got, I was at a laundry detergent. So, it was one of those shopping experiences where you actually are out of, the main things that you better just get now. And, I had enough laundry detergent. I could have waited, but I didn't. It's like, I'm here. I might as well just get it. And so I got maybe down 2 aisles from the cold to get my laundry detergent. And then I was like, oh my God, I can't stand. I'm so exhausted. Why did I do this? I'm not going to make it. So then the universe and my body and everything forced me to go slow down. And I had to. I couldn't zip through Walmart, and it sucked. It took me 2 hours. It wasn't even busy. It took me that long to get groceries. It was ridiculous. But I got them. I did. And I got through. I checked out, and I took all my groceries to my car. And then I put them all in, and I saw how many groceries that I had, and I wondered if this was really necessary, because I'm going to have to carry all these all the way up to my apartment, which is 3 flights up. So in the middle of the snowstorm, I did my 6th state. I carried all the groceries all the way up to my apartment. But you see, I push the ignore button. I don't care how my body feels. You either do it or you don't do it. If you don't do it, then what are you doing? I don't have a solution. I have to get groceries. So what am so it was like, I don't even know how many trips it was, but it had to have been 9, because I kept telling myself, okay, I am calculating this will be 5 trips. And then I would get down, and it would be what should be 2 trips left would be okay, I'm guessing that maybe 4 more trips left. And then it just felt like it just was getting to be worse and worse. And every time I would get up to my apartment and I put a bunch of groceries in, I'd be like, okay, I did it. Now I'm going to go back and do another trip. I can do this. And it just sucked. It was horrible. It was so horrible. You can see this is normal life as a human being. This is what normal life is. Normal life is constantly struggling all the time. And maybe it isn't that way for everybody. Maybe I just try. Like, maybe I just ignore too much. I'm not sure. I don't have a choice. I have to have groceries, you know? And I got sleds and boots for my kids because we're going to sled. See, I'm still not feeling good. And I'm making a video, and I should be resting, but I can't. I suck at resting. I tried yesterday, and I did a good job at it. But today, I'm like ready to be alive today. I'm ready to be alive every day. And I'm like, it's the first snow day, and it's white outside and pretty. And we're all not feeling good, but I got sleds just in case. I didn't get a sled for me. I should have. My body needs to be inside. I don't really know the purpose of this video, but I think, you know, while I was carrying those groceries, I kept thinking about how, you know, how many human beings on the planet, you know, like how many human beings struggle every single day? We all do. What is it that each and every one of us struggles with? If I had a number I could call, a number that would just be like, we do kindness, we give kindness to whoever needs help. The number is just like Uber. I need a safe ride home. You know, and then bam, they're there to get you and take you home. It's not like calling a cab. It's like calling somebody who wants to help make sure you get... It's different. It has a different value or meaning to it. But if you call the number and there's like a staff of like 10 strong guys or something, and then you just say, I don't know why you know, in this case it would be, I've had many instances where I've imagined if I could just have a phone number where I could just call 10 strong guys, and then I could have one of them fix my dryer or whatever it might be. But I could have them carry my groceries in for me. That would have been really nice. But that doesn't exist. We don't have that. But that would be like me sharing an idea of something. I would have tipped 10 strong guys $10. That's what I have. But I don't know, like that would have been like super meaningful to me to have that as somebody to call to help me. You know how many old women need some strong man to help her with something, you know, change her light bulb or who knows what. Like, we need to help each other more, but we need to have a way of being able to create, you know, the means to connect with people who can help us. I feel like we're such a closed society where we just keep to ourselves and we don't even want to know our neighbors anymore. I mean, that's very common that people do not want to know their neighbors. That was very unheard of. You know, when I was growing up, you relied on your neighbors and your neighbors relied on you and you took care of each other. And as I got older, I started to discover that people don't actually do that anymore. It's strange. And maybe that's just here. Maybe that's not everywhere, but I don't know. But I think that this whole subject is just, you know, a discussion on life that everybody can relate to and just opening up our eyes to see that we all struggle, and how often do we push the ignore button because we don't have a choice. We have to. That's not true. The world can change. We can actually help each other. We can actually take care of each other. You know, one thought I had was that if every single person on the planet just picked up one piece of trash every day, just one piece of trash, you know how much cleaner it would be? But if every single person on the planet just did one act of kindness every single day, do you know how much cleaner our emotional bodies would be? Just because somebody smiled at you, you know? Just because somebody just helped open the door for you when you had a lot of groceries or something. I don't know. there's just so many ways that we can improve the world today, just by acknowledging that we can love each other. That, you know, the way, like, sort of like, I remember when I was at Walmart, I overheard some people in an aisle just making really stupid comments, and just loudly too. And I just thought, what was the point of that? How did that actually make you feel better? And what is it that you feel inside that inspires you to have the need to feel like you can put other people down? Like that person is a sad person, and the person that they're putting down now is a sad person too, just like they are. How many sad people are on this planet? We're all sad. Why don't we try and turn the frown upside down? And then by choosing not to put others down, by just choosing to just say, I love you more. I don't know. Anyway, that's my story for this week. That's why I don't know. I'm not really good at talking about myself, I guess. I do. I don't know. I'd rather talk about what I've discovered in the universe and talk about my week being sick. But I think it's relatable. And I think that there's lessons to be learned in everything. And I think that even when we get sick too, it is the universe communicating with us. For me, I have like zippy car. I gotta go fast, and I can't stand being slow. Can't stand waiting in line. I'm very impatient, and I work on the very top of the building. And when I want to get to work, I have to stop on all the floors before I can get to my floor. When I want to leave, I gotta stop on all the floors. When we have the fire drill, I get to go down all the stairs. All of the stairs. I get motion sickness, so I get dizzy going around in a circle. And there's a lot of stairs to go down, and it stinks. It stinks, but that is life again. I gotta push the ignore button. This is the way it is. I have no choice. No choice. But do I have a choice? Think about that a lot. What are my choices? What are all of our choices? What can we do to make it different here? And I always think back to my world where all the buildings, all the corporate industry, all the structures, all the boundary lines, all the blocks that create the world that is today's world, and it all just vanishes into the clouds. It just goes away. It's not there anymore, and all that is left is what is real, which is the earth, which is nature, and which is our bodies. When that is all there is, nature and our bodies, what now? Now we have nothing but the ability to see each other. We have nothing but the ability to see our planet. We have nothing in the way. We have no distractions. We don't have anything else. We just have that. And that is the way it is meant. That is what is the intent. That is what is intended to be. I mean, that is what is natural. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop there. I probably could babble on for eternity and just keep babbling still. I don't know why. It just feels good to talk about stuff and drink my coffee, get it all out of me. Okay, so I'm just gonna share this for today. I don't even know what this would be called, what I would call this video. I don't know. Abby's normal life. Abby Normal's life. Alright, well thank you very much for watching, and I hope you were able to take something meaningful away from this video. And yeah, more videos to come.